This is NABShow Live.
Andrew Hancock with NABShow. We are here in the amazing Sony booth. I'm here with Mike. Mike, there's a lot of stuff to talk about here in the booth, but we're going to talk about some specific things that you guys are showing off here this year.
Yeah, this part of the booth is actually our production workflow area, and we have 4 different solutions that are part of the Sony family. The first thing is we actually have a turnkey tape digitization process where you can send us your tapes, any format, and tell us how you want it delivered, and we'll basically turnkey it out for you. We can bake it and clean it, send it back to you if you want, but ultimately that gets sent either up to the cloud or on hard drives if you want, LTO, whatever. And then we also have a cloud service that is, in its purest form, could be like Dropbox, but it actually is 10 different services in one. It's all unlimited users if you want, the spares built in, but basically it's a workflow and accelerated because most of our cameras have the ability now to not only shoot locally in a camcorder, but also frame accurately push something up to the cloud where it's landed there. So it's also a built-in encoding farm. So in your workspace that you build, you say, hey, we wanted to create these different proxies for you, and therefore you put up the master file. It creates the proxies that are frame accurate for you, and therefore from our cameras you can be landing files up there, and now it's an offline that's not only frame accurate, but you have the start stops represented and the file name comes over. So while you're shooting out in the field, people can be watching basically at home on the web as stuff's landing in. They could be in their jammies and say, hey, I'm the social media director, pulling this stuff off and clipping it around, turning it around immediately. So that next level kind of capability of here is something we're really excited about, and it's in-house within Sony. Leveraging further for people that need content management, perhaps, we have a full rich content management software which fully integrated with our C cloud service. So if you check something in here, you can push it up to the cloud, and therefore you have on-premise management, but fully available C cloud service which you can share and distribute however you want, but also again the encoding farm and all these various bells and whistles. That's only a few of what it can do. The other part is as part of the family, we also have an entire content delivery network, which actually has more assets and drives more content than Amazon and Netflix combined. Now, not many people know about this, but there are a number of massive customers, including Funimation, that we've actually grown their business considerably. But ultimately, these things are a staging area to get it to where our content delivery network can take it and actually monetize that content. We can build an OT network for you, but bottom line is add revenue to your situation.
That's amazing. So you guys not only provide the cameras, but you provide solutions for everything even after the camera. After the acquisition, you can carry it along the whole way to delivery.
The bottom line, it's all about workflow acceleration here, and we've kind of been building towards this with our cameras for quite a while. The nice thing is that these add-ons to existing cameras, or now built into most of these new cameras we've come out with, it's part of the deal. So if you're ready to go to that cloud level, which a lot of people are, getting stuff off-premise, making it more sort of flexible and a living, breathing asset in the cloud, we're allowing you to do that. So it's another extension of what the camera technology offers you, and it's just another area that we can have your back as a solution provider at Sony.
That's amazing, because I know at home I have just stacks of RAIDs and hard drives, and it's getting to a point where it's a little overwhelming.
The problem is with that is every hard drive, and people don't want to admit this or address it, but every hard drive has a spec that says MTTA or MTTF. Mean time to failure. Mean meaning average, meaning at some point that is going to fail. And if you've got hard drives that are 3, 4, 5 years old, if it hasn't been spun up in 6 months, that's probably not going to spin up anymore. So at what point is it where you can't afford not to put stuff in the cloud and actually be able to have it there at all times? That cloud service, fully searchable, see anything in there, and it's remarkable. So the technology has come a long way. The great thing is the integration and evolution ecosystem across all our products and services all there. So rather than buying one solution here, and them not talking to each other, with us, you don't have to deal with that because every part of the ecosystem, every part of the supply chain, if you will, is handled here by us.
It's all built together from the ground up together, right?
100%. One throat to choke, which is kind of a nice thing. So you only have one vendor to deal with, but you know that you have the security that we got your back.
That's amazing. Guys, check the Sony booth out. I highly recommend it. You can spend days here and still not see everything. But Mike, thanks for your time.
My pleasure.